Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is coming at us later than expected, but at least we are still going to be getting the film in May of 2022. Now, previously, the film has had multiple dates with a plan to get merchandise out before the film. This has been the source of many leaks we've seen for multiple films related to the MCU in this last year. Well, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is no exception, as we now have a confirmation and our first look at the film's villain. So first up, if you guys would like to see what the villain Shuma-Gorath looks like, you can get that image. I will have it linked down below. I do warn you though, this thing was leaked with the worst possible scanner from the year 2002 and then bootleg, and after that compressed by MS Paint. So, get ready. But what we have here, which we can quite clearly see, is that this is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness tie-in merchandise. We see one of the previously leaked promotional posters, pieces of art, concept art, whatever you will, over on the side. It's like an exclusive add-in bonus. And we see that this giant 1,000-piece puzzle is you constructing Doctor Strange fighting a giant Lovecraftian eyeball, which looks like it's maybe in New York City. I can't really make out what the city is behind it, but seeing how the Sanctum is in New York, that's just kind of my guess. And we see that this is definitely Shuma-Gorath. We see all the like tentacles coming off of it, long and short ones. You know, it is that final confirmation we needed. We heard for a while that Shuma-Gorath was going to be in this. Now we have it. Now, of course, the confirmations or rumors of Shuma-Gorath appearing in this go all the way back to, well, since they announced it's called Multiverse of Madness. And then anybody who's ever picked up anything Lovecraft was like, oh, they're going Lovecraftian horror, huh? So, the one squid monster the Marvel Universe has, right? It's clearly him. So, there you go. You know, it's pretty good to finally get that confirmation and everything. Now, I will say, I am highly interested to see if they are going to connect this to the previous reports that was Shuma-Gorath in the What If series, that we kind of saw, you know, little pieces of him, if you will, and that this is going to be something that connects directly to this film, and we are going to those specific universes, and we're going to see like Captain Carter, for example, or the zombies, for example, and all that, because that's all been rumored, like all those pieces to fall into place, or at least some of the pieces. So I'm highly interested. It's good to know who the villain is, or at least one of the villains. I'm assuming there's going to be a, you know, big blowout of merchandise when they officially reveal it to highlight Shuma-Gorath, but until then, this is the best we got, and the best we got isn't the greatest, but you can tell what's going on. So now that we got that, what's your guys' take on this? Are you excited by this? Does this kind of make you bummed out? Because I've seen some people say they didn't want this specifically, but again, we don't know how they're going to handle it. I know a lot of people want Mordo back. Maybe Mordo is working with Shuma-Gorath, being manipulated. Again, we have to wait for more, because this film, compared to other ones, has had so little leaks that it's honestly shocking.